Hey, I'm Cody. You're Josh.
Oh, I thought it was a photo.
It's not a photo.
Oh, okay.
It's video.
Yeah, I'm Josh.
This is going on YouTube, not Instagram.
Okay. You can do video on Instagram.
Well, yeah, but not like this.
Oh, okay.
YouTube.
Okay. So what are we doing?
So first off, I hope you guys have been liked. That's not a word. Hope you guys have enjoyed our videos that we've been posting throughout the week. I feel like, and again, I've done a better job.
Well, I also feel like you have a lot more free time.
That's true. That's true. Josh works for the CIA, and so his time is very important in keeping the country safe.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas you are a teacher and work like 3 hours a day.
3 hours a day. That's right. But I only teach art too, so
That's true. It's not even
a real class.
Not even a real class. The grades don't matter.
Grades, right? It's just like, hey, kid, draw something.
It's like the whose line is it anyway of school subjects.
It's true. It's just a lot of improv.
Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
The-
All right,
So
so
true.
this is what we're doing.
So, yeah. So this is what you're gonna find on Sundays. It will be us
together.
sitting down somewhere. Could be here. Could be.
Where are we, by the way?
We are at my apartment. I share this apartment with my roommate Jesse, who is over here. And yeah, so this is the American flag, and this is the Texas flag from the 1800s.
That was an awesome tour of your apartment.
Yeah.
So we're
I
gonna be
feel like you guys
together.
know it pretty well. So we're gonna be together, sitting somewhere.
Yes.
Maybe here, maybe somewhere else.
Okay.
Maybe Josh's apartment, if it's ever clean.
It's ever clean. That's not gonna happen.
It's.
So
I actually sat down the other night. I never told you this.
Ashley?
No, actually.
Oh, okay.
I actually sat down the other night and looked up the number to call
Yeah.
if you expected your friend of being a hoarder.
Yeah. It's not so much that I have too much stuff. It's that
It's just everywhere.
Well, no, it's just not clean. The living room's clean. But anyway, we're getting way off topic.
Well, it's not so much that it's not clean, it's that it's just cluttered.
See, I would say it's the opposite.
I fell in the bathroom and I
Yeah.
swam in his clothes.
Well, it's definitely. Well, that's cluttered and not clean. Uncluttered, cluttered and not
Cluttered and unclean.
Yeah, unclean. Forever
Okay,
unclean.
cool. So,
So now we've rambled on for 30 minutes without telling what we're doing.
rambled on.
And most people have now stopped watching.
Hey, David's on his way. You got a text.
That's awesome.
So,
all
right, cool.
Let's get into it.
So what we're gonna do is one of the things that we're gonna do. We may switch this thing up every week. We don't really know, but we're going to pull up a news source on our phones, and then kind of read through the headlines. And we're not gonna read the stories.
No.
We're just gonna read the headlines and
talk about
them. So I'll pick one, and then Josh, and then me, and we'll whatever till we feel like being done.
Except my phone we're using my phone.
Well, yeah, we'll use my phone.
Okay.
Okay. Are you cool with that?
That's fine.
All right. So if you guys are ready, here we go.
Let's go.
Oh.
So you're gonna
Let's
ask me
see.
about like. What
I'm
I
just gonna
think?
read it, and then you
Okay.
have the first
Okay.
comment, and then we'll go back.
Okay.
All right. Selena Gomez poses for Mario Testino's Towel series.
So here's what I know about Selena Gomez. I know that she dated or is dating Justin Bieber,
She's no longer,
but she did date.
but she did date. Yeah.
She's like 14.
There was actually a really big breakup.
Okay, so she's like 14 or something. She did Disney stuff,
I think she's like 20 something.
and she like sang, right?
She did sing.
That's all I know about Selena Gomez. I have no idea what the guy you mentioned,
Mario Testino.
who he is.
He is actually.
I feel like you picked a subject that you know something about.
would never.
See, I feel like how this should go is you should just read the top headline and have to talk about that instead of picking the fashion news out of your.
Well, because Mario Testino is a fashion photographer.
Oh, okay.
So he's not. That's racist. I'm glad this is a test video. Okay, so Josh's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick the top one.
Pick the top one.
Okay, David Chase just ruined the finale of The Sopranos.
I really want to read that because I watched The Sopranos And the way that it ended was it's like
Oh, no,
this,
tell me.
right? This thing happened,
Okay.
and then it just went black screen,
Yeah.
and it gave you no resolution whatsoever. And so for years, there's been speculation on what happened after the black screen, or what was happening. And so I feel like the story is going to be this guy. What's his name? David Chase.
Yeah, he said he just ruined it though.
Ruined it. They maybe told
How long has The Sopranos been off the air?
years.
Well, I know how many years.
Well, I
5,
don't know.
10, 20, if you had to ballpark it.
Ballpark it, probably
Like a decade?
7 to 10 years. Yeah.
You got a text.
I got a text.
All right, so that's all you know about that.
That's all I know about
topic.
that. Next topic
Just the next
is
one.
the next one. Chelsea Handler
Okay.
rocks Harry Styles bikini bottoms with 1D singer.
Yeah, we'll just go to the next one. I'm
Next.
gonna comment.
Reagan shooter finds rejection, indifference in future home.
What?
Yeah. Reagan shooter. So the guy that shot Reagan
Yeah,
finds rejection,
indifference, and
indifference in future home.
The future home. Is he dead? Did he die?
I don't think he's dead. I think they're moving him maybe.
Well, he's got to be super old.
Well, yeah. What year did that happen?
I think it's gonna be embarrassing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah,
All right,
it's-
so you want to go?
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Hundreds attend Minnesota girl's birthday party after her classmates decline invitation.
So what this sounds like, and again, we haven't read any of the story.
No idea. We don't keep up with current events.
We don't clearly. He's too busy, and I don't care.
Yeah.
So what's happened, I think, is probably this girl was having a birthday party, made it very public on Facebook or Instagram or MySpace.
Probably not MySpace.
Probably not MySpace. That she was having a birthday party and a lot of her friends declined for whatever reason. Maybe she's bullied, maybe she's whatever. And this got out that everyone declined to go because of, for whatever reason. And some people felt sorry for her and banded
Right.
together. Now they're going to attend her birthday party, or have attended her birthday party.
Yeah, sounds very sweet.
That's what it sounds like.
Nice thing to do.
Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice trailer. 6 revelations from the trailer.
Okay, so I saw this trailer. I'm also super pumped about this movie.
As am I.
I don't exactly know what the revelations would be. I mean, obviously, what we saw in the latest trailer is that Superman's basically being worshipped by some people as a god. There's some people who are obviously not happy about it. They've written false god on his statue.
Spray paint.
Yes, spray painted. There's different scenes of him kind of hovering the clouds and people reaching out their hands to him. And you've got an older Batman, Batfleck, kind
Right.
of looking at the suit and the cowl. And then they've actually got the scene, which is from Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, where Batman is in some awesome super suit, and he's gonna fight Superman.
Right.
he
So
said-
Josh is a really big super nerd.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm
he knows a lot.
I'm very minor.
Okay.
Very minor.
He
Much more
knows
than you.
Way
though.
more than me.
Way more than you.
I like Batman because Batman's cool.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So
Yeah.
I saw the trailer
Wait,
too,
but
and I
so
think it really
how does
was
it
good.
end? How does the trailer end? You remember what he says?
He says something like he asked Superman if he can bleed,
He's like, "Do you believe?"
and Superman
Doesn't say
doesn't say anything. He just
Yeah.
keeps looking at him, and Batman says, "You will,"
And then it ends.
and then it ends. So
Gives you chills.
maybe, again, shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Haven't read the story. Maybe Batman midnights as a nurse, and he's going to draw Superman's blood
No.
to see if they can use that blood to make some kind of antidote for cancer.
So he can stop bullets, but a needle can prick him?
Batman designed and came up with the needle.
It's gotta be a kryptonite needle.
What's a kryptonite? Yeah, it's kryptonite needle.
Okay, I think we should move on.
Okay, move on.
Jesse,
It's
no
your turn.
comments from the peanut
Shut up,
gallery.
Jesse.
I feel like you're not going in order.
I'm not.
So Pirate Bay co-founder can't play Nintendo in prison. That's an awesome headline.
I think that deserves this week's whoop-de-doo. And there's gonna be a weekly whoop-de-doo now.
No, there's not.
I feel like there is.
It's the one and only whoop-de-doo.
Whether you
Because
want it
we're
or
not,
not.
we're not from the 1930s.
We should be.
This is this week's whoop-de-doo, and
Oh.
next week we're gonna have the bee's knees.
Oh, stay tuned, folks. There's a big news coming.
So,
Hear ye.
So you know what Pirate Bay is?
Yeah.
Okay. So the Pirate Bay co-founder, apparently he's in prison,
Apparently he's in jail.
and he
He can't play Nintendo.
right. which is kind of a violation of his rights, don't you think?
Violation of his rights to not be able to play Nintendo?
I think so. I would want to play Nintendo in prison if I was in prison.
If I was in prison, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, 17 things every Coke addict can relate to.
I'm assuming it's
I assume from the
Coca-Cola.
picture that it's the soda.
17 things? Somebody had way too much
17
time.
things every Diet Coke addict,
no.
excuse me,
Oh, pass.
can relate to.
Hard pass.
No fat Diet Coke.
Hey, now, I will say this, and you worked at a fast food establishment.
I did.
so we
I
won't
did
mention
work,
which
yeah,
one
I
because
won't.
of legal reasons. But
Right.
we both worked in quick service fast food, and I remember many times when someone would come in and they would order a diet drink, Diet Coke, right? Maybe a salad with like fat-free dressing.
Right.
And then they would get like a large milkshake with a whipped cream and cherry. And I
Right.
always was like, a Diet Coke and fat-free dressing is not going to solve the
No,
3,000
because-
calories you
no.
just put in your body from that shake.
Because unless you're Michael Phelps, who has
Yeah.
to take in like 20,000 calories a day, you're not Michael Phelps.
Bradley Cooper had to eat 6,000 calories a day to put on 40 pounds for American Sniper.
So this is the message to all those people ordering Diet Cokes with their large shakes. You're not Bradley Cooper or Michael
You
Phelps.
might as well just enjoy a regular Coke.
Right.
If you're going to be fat, just be fat.
Own it. If you want to lose weight, lose weight. If you don't, own it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Next.
Next one. I feel like we should each do one more.
Okay. One more.
I got to read you. Oh, no. Which one is it? No, it's me.
Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah. So you do one, then I'll do one.
Alrighty. Ooh, this is interesting. Floyd Mayweather on Conor McGregor's taunt. He's a joke. You can actually talk.
Okay, so here's the thing. I know very little about UFC. I'm not what you would call the most macho man in the world.
That's for sure.
But I know Conor McGregor because the dude, excuse me,
You're excused.
is an animal. He's
He's
crazy. And here's the thing: is I always said that if I were to ever become a UFC fighter,
Which is possible.
which is possible with a lot of weight loss and training and that kind of thing, motivation mostly, right? Ambition.
Yeah, all those things.
Listening to Eye of the Tiger
Probably more
on
than
loop.
that.
So anyway, that I would be that type of guy. Like I would come out and just taunt everyone, especially if I was that good. And the thing about this guy being so braggadocious and so arrogant is that he is that good.
He's very good.
Of the fights that I've seen, the dude is a monster. The dude is an absolute terror. And so there was a press conference, and I remember us watching or seeing a highlight of
Him and Jose Aldo.
him and Jose Aldo, Aldo, sitting at the press thing, and they're talking, and Conor gets up and is ready to fight him right there.
He takes his belt.
Takes his belt and waves it up. And apparently in the UFC world, that's a really big...
Actually, in
do
any
that.
world where there's belts, that's pretty.
But if you grabbed my belt and waved it, I wouldn't care.
I mean, like boxing. Speaking of boxing, do you know who Floyd Mayweather is?
I do know who Floyd
So do you know
Mayweather
what
is.
Conor McGregor said to Floyd Mayweather?
I don't.
I have no idea. I'm gonna guess it was something like, "I bet I could beat Floyd Mayweather in a fight."
Absolutely. I would, from what I know of Conor McGregor, I would almost be able to guarantee that's what he said.
Something like that.
So, shut up, Jesse.
No comments from me, please.
President Obama crushes the marijuana movement with 15 words.
Man, I have no idea what those 15 words are or were.
I think the marijuana movement in the U.S. is moving pretty quickly.
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't talk about politics. Let's move on.
Okay, next. David Beckham insta-bombs son Brooklyn's big announcement.
So I didn't see the story, but I remember seeing this headline, and from the picture that I saw that accompanied the headline, apparently his son, right? He was like, I guess, filming from his computer, doing some kind of announcement, and his dad comes in the room like most of our dads do when we're trying to do something.
Oh,
and like,
Gary.
Yeah. Oh, Stanley. And he comes in and he just, photobombs him. And it wouldn't be a big deal, except that it's David Beckham, and most people in the world would probably rather see David Beckham than his son.
Then his son Brooklyn, for sure.
His son's name is Brooklyn?
Brooklyn. Yeah.
Brooklyn Beckham. That's kind of a tongue twister.
Brooklyn Beckham.
Brooklyn Beckham.
Brooklyn Beckham
Say it.
begs.
Brooklyn Beckham.
Bigots.
Beckham.
Brooklyn Beckham. Brooklyn
Yeah.
Beckham. I'm really good at it,
You're
actually.
fantastic at that. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, that's been this week's video. David just ruined the video, so now this is our test. So I really hope you guys like it.
Ciao.
Be safe.
Don't die.